us, and it's allowed us to really grow as a company. Because of all the success of our customers, we've been able to grow a lot. We're going to surpass this year $41 billion in revenue. But what really makes me proud to work here at Salesforce is the fact that as we're doing well, we're also doing good. And being recognized as one of the most innovative companies, one of the most philanthropic, and one of the most ethical companies. And speaking of philanthropy, I especially want to highlight this for those of you who are new to the Salesforce family here, is our 1-1-1 model. Many of you who've been with us for a while know about this, but this is when Mark and Parker started the company 25 years ago. We put 1% of our equity, our time, and our product into a philanthropic project, and this has resulted in a massive amount of great activity. This year we're going to surpass 10 million volunteer hours. And what's even better is almost 20,000 companies have copied us. Usually copying is not good in the software industry. In this case, we love it. So copying our 1-1-1 model when they've founded their companies, we think this is absolutely fantastic. And when we think about all this change that's happening in the world, and AI agents, you hear everyone talking about AI agents, AI agents. Well, how do we get to this world of agentic marketing? That is what we're going to spend some time on today. And I think the first thing I want to talk about is how AI agents work. So just sort of taking a step back from the marketing perspective, just think about AI agents in general. They're really doing three things. So first, they instantly understand all of your data. So I think, as most of us know, the key to getting enterprise AI to have accurate results that truly provide value is they have to be grounded in data. And when we're talking about marketing, it's got to be grounded in data about your customers. So once it gets grounded in that data, then it can create a plan, understanding what is the job that it's going to do, what is it trying to accomplish. Often it iterates through a couple steps, and then once it has a plan, it takes action. And this aspect of taking action is really what differentiates AI agents from chatbots. Chatbots simply passively sit there and wait for someone to ask a question and then give you an answer. But with AI agents, they can take action. They can go and do things like submit orders and process results and kick off campaigns, as we're going to see in a little bit. So this action orientation is really what's gotten people excited. And when you have all these agents taking action, you have an opportunity for something bigger, something that we think about as digital labor, really enabling us to scale up the work that we're doing massively. Now, in many cases, especially when I talk to CMOs, everyone's overburdened. Most CMOs I talk to, their teams have between 2 and 5 times as much work they're being asked to do as they have time to do. And so the promise of AI agents is to be able to give your employees agents that scale massively and allow them to augment the capabilities of the employees, while at the same time using these agents to be able to offload some of the lower value tasks that they don't want to do, so they could focus on the fun stuff. If we could offload the drudgery to these AI agents, we can improve the quality of life for our marketing teams and get more work done. And when it comes to platforms for AI agents, Salesforce is the leader. We have thousands of customers using Agentforce to build a wide variety of agents across sales, service, marketing, HR, manufacturing. And what we're trying to do here is we give you everything you need to be successful building AI agents. So it's all starting with our metadata platform, and then our data cloud layer that pulls in all of the data from your company that these agents need. And then with our customer 360 layer, we allow you to use the applications that you know and love today and embed AI right in the flow of work. And then Agentforce is the platform that you use to build and test and deploy agents. And when you pull all this together, what our customers have found is that it's massively faster and more accurate to build agents on Salesforce. We had an analyst firm talk to 20 of our customers, and what they found on average is they were able to build agents 16 times faster than building agents on their own with custom development. And these agents were 75% more accurate, so not a small change. Now, what does this mean for marketers? If you apply AI agents to marketing, we can do some amazing things in 2 areas: improving the productivity of our marketers and improving the effectiveness of our campaigns. So you're gonna see how we can launch campaigns in days, not weeks. How we can qualify leads around the clock. Imagine if you had a lead qualification agent that was working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and never said, I don't like these leads, I don't want to follow up on those. It's always working. Never had that before. And then if we could adapt every web experience, if web experiences could be dynamic based on what we know about the customer and what they're talking to the agent about, be pretty exciting. So how do we get to agentic marketing? Well, people often ask, I have some challenges, I have some things that I'm worried about when they think about applying AI in marketing. Well, first of all, people are worried about expensive IT projects. Do I have to build a bunch of things from scratch? How do I integrate it into my applications? I have fragmented data in different places, and then governance. Because in the enterprise, we need to make sure that AI is governed so that these agents are doing exactly the things that we want them to do and none of the things that we don't want them to do. Excuse me. And that is why we have put together a complete platform for being successful in marketing with AI agents. And we think about this as a new agentic marketing stack. So allowing our marketers to work with agents and drive success together. So how does this work? We pull everything together, starting with our metadata platform. And then Data Cloud on top of that, it pulls in data from all of your different sources across your enterprise with zero copies, so you don't have to have your data in more than one place at the same time. You don't have to re-implement your data. And then we have Marketing Cloud Next. This is something you're going to hear a lot about today. And you'll see there's a little new button there. That means there's something new. So, yeah, I know, it's fancy marketing. And so we are going to talk to you about all the new capabilities here. I think you're going to be really impressed. And then what Marketing Cloud Next is doing is it is communicating out to all of your channels. And then Agentforce on top, we have pre-built agents for a lot of common marketing capabilities that we'll show you, but also it's a platform to build your own agents. And then here's something that's really important when we think about marketing technology stacks. It's open. Every time I talk to CMOs, and I'd say when I talk to myself, it's very important that you have a marketing technology stack that will work with a wide variety of systems. What's commonplace is you have a combination of packaged software, custom application, and integration to pull it all together. So making our marketing technology stack with Salesforce open was an incredibly important aspect. And at every layer, at the Data Cloud layer, we have connectors to over 400 data sources. With Marketing Cloud Next, we integrate to all the popular marketing channels. And with Agentforce, you can use any LLM, even the ones that you have built yourself. But I want to drill in on one layer real quickly here, which is Data Cloud. Because as marketers, I think we spend a lot of time with data. We need our data to be good in order to really do anything, to figure out what our segments are, to figure out who to market to look at the performance of our campaigns. And what Data Cloud is doing is providing that data engine to power modern marketing and to power this agentic future of how you're going to integrate, how you're going to activate across all your channels. So let's talk a little bit about this. So with Data Cloud, it allows you to unify all of your data with zero copies. So you can have a single customer record that captures all of the activity that your customers have, all the information about your customers. And what this allows you to do is to provide deeper personalization with that knowledge about the customer and segmentation for your campaigns. And then you can activate across all the apps and channels. And then, most importantly, the data that you need to power your AI lives in Data Cloud. So Data Cloud stores both the structured and the unstructured data that's important to make sure that your agents both take the right actions and then also construct conversations that are meaningful.